welcome back to my channel, Anne's Amazing Adventures. Well, I sold a pair of shoes on Poshmark, and I was really wanting to buy some more Ace Beaute products, so I went on my Poshmark site and found the two palettes that I was kind of looking for. I was only looking for the one and another one. I've got to get one more that I really want to try of their palettes. But I ended up picking them up for $10 each. Now, the first one I got was the Ace Beaute Nostalgia. And I know these are old palettes and you've all seen the colors, so I'm not going to swatch them. But I think they're just gorgeous. Today on my eyes, I used Hiking, which is this one here. And then I went in with Vacation, it's this one. Then I went in with Water Slide, is this beautiful yellow one up here. Then in the middle I went in with Stargazing. And the very inner corner I went in with Fun, which is this one right here. And then I used yellow liquid liner for my liner today, and then I just put on brown mascara and some lip, and I don't even know what the lip color is, for heaven's sakes. I forgot to check and see what it was. It's called Amber, and it is a Lippy by Jordana. I don't know, it's a knockoff brand, of course, but I'm not sure who Jordana is. But I like their lippies, and they only cost me $1. It's all about the money thing with me, you know that. Another palette that I picked up was the Falling For You palette. This one is beautiful. What a beautiful palette for fall. Look at that. I can't wait to use that one. These palettes that I paid $10 for, they're brand new. They've never been touched. And yeah, so I got them from Poshmark. Canada Poshmark, of course. They came in the boxes and everything. So I mean, and they are, I could tell they were brand spanking new. All right. So there was my little surprise. Now I'm going to talk about something a little serious. My prayers down and tobacco up for the James Smith Cree Nation in Saskatchewan. We had a massive stabbing up here in Canada done by two young men. They think it's two young men. None of the story is out yet, but there was 10 people killed, 11 counting one of the suspects, and 18 injured. The youngest injured was a 14-year-old young man that was stabbed in the neck a few times. He's fine. He's out of the hospital. He's doing fairly well, they say. I just want to go over this a little bit. I'm Native. I'm a Native woman. I honor the traditions of our people. I would like to know more about our traditions, but I was brought up in a white family. I was taken away from my family. Not that it would have mattered, because my mother was never a practicing Native woman. Still isn't, for that matter. But anyway, I don't speak with her. Family is family, but that is not family the way I've been treated by them. But anyways, a thing I want to talk about is the drug and alcohol abuse amongst us natives, Native Americans. It is the worst case scenario for everything, is when alcohol and drugs get involved. Now, the young man that has done all these killings. I don't judge. I'm not going to judge him. He's had a long history of alcohol and drug abuse, as well as other kinds of abuse. This kid sounds like he suffered lots through his life and then just started doing the drugs, and the drugs got too much for his system. Now, across Canada, I drive taxi cab for a cab company here in Rocky Mountain House. We have 3 reserves that are around me. The furthest one is about an hour and a half out. The other ones are about an hour, 45 minutes out. Our natives in our town, some are not treated very well. I know that. I've seen it because I'm white. I look white. So a lot of people will start babbling and talking trash talk about us. So I just bring it up that I'm native and that I don't appreciate it. And if they're going to talk that way, they can get out of my cab. But I have seen the drug and the alcohol abuse on our reserves around here. I know it goes on all over Canada. All over Canada. Now, how come there is not more support for our Canadian reserves to help with this problem? Like, start putting treatment centers up so that people can get the help that they need. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, while that was going on for that manhunt since Sunday, they just caught him this afternoon about 3:30 Saskatchewan time. While that manhunt was going on, another alert came through for another reserve in northern Saskatchewan. Now that one was another one where people were going around and there were guns being fired off and stuff. Like, I know that goes on our reserves here in Alberta. I know it. Now, why isn't something being done? Like, okay, let's get some tribal police out there. Let's get treatment centers set up to help some of these men, some of these young men that could learn and overcome these addictions if they had the help. Some of these young men that I have to take home after I've picked them up at the hospital and have to take them back home to the place exactly where their trouble started, I have to take them right back into that home. That's not helping them. They don't want to go back there. Some of them would rather go to a treatment center or something, but they can't get in. That's what they tell me anyway. And I believe most of them. I get along with everybody and I don't judge people. People have addictions. As far as drugs and alcohol on our Native American population, it's not good all the way around. And a couple of the ladies that were killed on Sunday morning, one was trying to save her son's life, or 2 sons' lives. One got murdered alongside her, plus her friend got murdered beside her because her friend had been called to come and help with what was going on. These ladies were killed by the people they were trying to help. So, I mean, like, why isn't there more help? Now, please, whoever's watching this, like, let's get something going. Let's start helping. Like, I would love to go and work on the reserve if I had the schooling and could go out and counsel, help people with their addictions. I would go out there and I would live out there and help. Honest goodness, that's what I would do. Like, I have cried so many tears in the last couple of days. And then again today. Like, it is just so sad what's happening. There's not going to be any of the younger generation left to carry on if this keeps going. Like, please, let's do something about this before it's way too late. As Native Americans, we have suffered more in this nation than any other people. If you think about all the graves they're finding from all the school kids from the residential schools that they're finding, the women that are abducted and never seen again, like, it's just unreal what happens to us. So please, for the love of God, start helping us instead of hindering us. Send out drug addiction counselors. Send out alcohol counselors. We all need help with dealing with some of these situations that we've had to live through. And nobody else has been expected to live through some of these conditions. I know some people are going to say, oh, just quit your whining. But think about it. Start reading a book about what's gone on behind the scenes of all these things. So, anyways, that's enough for me. I just had to rant about this because I am so very, very sad. I pray to God that somebody can start helping. Like, we're losing so many of our people. So please, for the love of God, start helping. All right. Prayers up and tobacco down for the James Smith Cree Nation. Prayers up and tobacco down for every reserve across Canada. Let's all band together. Let's all start helping each other. Let's not look down on the people that have addictions. Let's go take some groceries to them. Let's sit down and talk to them. Let's see if we can't help them some other way. All right. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. God be with you. Prayers up, tobacco down, and ciao for now.
Broken bones, broken heart, where can I be